Okay, so here's the deal. Couple days in, look at all the rust that is not on my sheet of corrugated steel. It didn't work. None of it worked. None of the methods worked. Okay, greetings and salutations, everyone. So, you know what happened with my metal? Nothing. Nothing at all. So I don't know why. But I am now trying another technique on the same metal. So this, we're not really working with a control here in this experiment. But I have had some vinegar strewn about on this metal for a while. For right about 2.5 hours, and now I have some hydrogen peroxide, and I'm gonna spray it on there. I don't know, it came in this weird spray bottle. I don't know, it's actually perfect. It's exactly how I needed it. It should be left on for about 4 or 5 hours, but since this is a test piece, I just wanted to get a little bit of this on there and see what's going to happen, if anything, and then we'll try it again in a few hours. Okay, I don't know, let's try this. Okay, so okay, so nothing yet. Nothing is happening. That's what we're learning. Nothing is happening. So, okay, that's cool. No big deal. We're gonna keep trying. We'll wait. It really should have been on here longer, so maybe that's why. That's probably why. I'll be back in a couple hours. Okay, so here's the deal. Couple days in, look at all the rust that is not on my sheet of corrugated steel. It didn't work. None of it worked. None of the methods worked. I don't know if this is some sort of special steel or what, I don't know, but it didn't work. So I was trying to avoid this method because it's a little risky. This is muriatic acid. I think it's essentially, I know that it is essentially hydrochloric acid. It is intense, which you all know is why I like camping, because it's intense. Anyway, so I'm going to mix 1/3 muriatic acid with 2/3 water in this bad boy. I'm going to spray it on here, and apparently it should happen pretty quickly. Do I trust it? No, because nothing has worked yet. But I'm going to go get some water in here. I'm going to get some serious protection on my hands. This stuff is not joking around, so I want to be super safe. I have goggles. I think I'm gonna be okay with these glasses. These are like outdoor running glasses, so I think they should be good. But we are going to be super careful. So let's get this filled up, get some muriatic acid in there, and get it sprayed up on her. Guys, you cannot mess around with this stuff. This is serious business. You gotta keep it away from the little poochies. You gotta keep it away from the people. You have to be super careful. Stuff is insanity. Okay, here we go. It's windy, so sorry I didn't bring my other microphone out here. You couldn't see it, but when I was spraying, or when I was pouring this into the bottle, it like steams, it like smokes. It's probably gonna smoke when I put it on this surface. I don't know. Let's get this super close. Well, not too close. I'm not trying to buy a new camera. But I do want y'all to see what's gonna happen. So I don't know, here we go, a few sprays. All right. Okay, it is not rusting yet, but I am seeing some very specific stuff happening. It's bubbling, the finish is changing, so I'm actually going to lay it down flat. I would love for this acid to kind of pool in some spots, so I'm going to lay it down flat. I'm going to do a little bit more of what I'm doing, and see what happens. Still not a lot is happening. It's, what do you think, Lily? Huh? I know, I'm bored too. So not a lot's happening. Let me show you. I mean, it is definitely bubbling. It is definitely, where the salt is turning colors. So you can see there's some discoloration for sure. It's definitely doing something. Definitely isn't rusting, and apparently it should happen pretty quickly. So I don't know, I'm just gonna keep at it. I'm gonna give it a day or two, and if still, you know, nothing exciting is happening, I might up the strength, which makes me nervous. I probably should have had goggles now that I'm thinking about it. It's windy, I'm like spritzing this thing. That probably actually wasn't smart. You know, it makes me nervous to up the ante, so to speak, because you know, if I haven't lectured you enough, that stuff can really get you. It's intense. It can burn your lungs if you breathe it in. I probably should have a mask on as well. I am ill prepared, so don't do what I'm doing, guys. Seriously though, you have to be careful. Anyway, I might up the ante tomorrow. We'll see, or in a couple days. But I'm gonna give it a while, you know, practice some patience. So we'll see. Okay, it's getting dark, and I have nothing to lose. So I am going to pour some of this muriatic acid on this piece of metal, full strength. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be fine. I think. Let's find out. Whoa! Can you see that? Whoa, okay. I did not know that was gonna happen like that. Wow. Whoa, okay, let me get the camera up in here. So that's why it's dangerous. There are fumes going everywhere. Luckily I was able to avoid them, like, we're good, but wow. Okay, so you can see that actually took off the finish. So I think that was the problem. It just wasn't strong enough. So maybe it didn't need to be quite that strong. I don't know. But I think we got to figure it out. So, okay. Wow. OMG, you guys, guess what? Okay, I went inside. Okay, so I washed, okay, so a lot of things happened. I let all that, I did all that acid stuff, lots of smoking, really, high drama, so fun. Then I took some steel wool and I went at it because it was really only rusting in the little troughs, or it was only, the acid was only working in the troughs because it was hanging out in the troughs and the ridges weren't getting any. So I took some steel wool and scrub, and you can see the galvanization, I guess is what it is. You can see it come off of the metal. So you can see where the bare so I am so excited because we have some rust. So this worked. So so excited. I mean, it's been, I guess, maybe like 20 minutes and we have rust. So I'm really excited to let this work overnight, maybe even longer. I don't know, we're gonna see. Like, I want it to be pretty rusty. So man, I am excited. Real excited. Amazing news! My metal is rusted exactly how I want it. I've let it sit, well, I let it sit for a few days, but then we had a cold snap and this stuff, this Arrestor clear coat that I'm using cannot be applied under 50 degrees. It won't cure, it won't dry correctly. So I've been waiting a couple days for the temperature to get over 50, and today it is. So I'm gonna put this stuff on here. The rust is where I like it, so I am going to arrest the rust and see how it looks once this dries. Okay guys, clear coat is on. I cannot tell you enough how much I love the way this has turned out. This is exactly what I'm going for. And I guess I should just go ahead and tell you, a couple people have asked, like, what's your aesthetic? Why are you rusting metal? Usually with a Skoolie, you're like pulling up the floor from the bus you bought, like praying that there's no rust underneath. Well, I am going for a rusted metal, weathered wood, cast iron fixture, copper pipe, faucet, super rustic, lumberjacky, steampunky kind of vibe. That's what I'm going for. I don't want anything shiny and white and new. That's just not my style. I want it to look weathered and aged and rustic and cabiny and woody and earthy and all of that kind of stuff. So that's why I am purposefully trying to rust this metal. But it looks amazing, so I can't wait to make a gazillion of them and line my ceiling and walls with them. The walls of my like closets and things and my counters, those will be like wide plank weathered wood slats, but the outside walls, pretty sure I'm using this. I really like it.
Oh, hi. I couldn't help but overhear you saying how desperate you were to watch more YouTube videos. Well, you can. Subscribe here. You won't miss a thing. Or watch my film, Once Is Enough, right here. Or just click here. Watch another video.